What happens when you take a decent fat tire bike frame, slap on a 500-watt motor and admittedly entry-level bike parts, and then sell it for $850? Let's find out.
Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek, and today I'm reviewing the Ecotric fat tire bike to see if you can actually get a decent fat tire bike on a budget. Let's check it out.
Spoiler alert, the answer is that yeah, you actually can get a decent fat tire electric bike for just $850. But keep in mind that I'm calling this bike decent. Actually, you know what? I'll call it good, but that's about as far as I'll go. It's good, but nothing more than that. You see, it's rocking entry-level parts here, such as the lowest caliber Tektro disc brakes, and likewise for the Shimano drivetrain. But at the same time, many budget e-bikes in this price range don't even use branded parts, so Ecotric does have a leg up there. Next, the power is also good, but not great. We're rocking a 500-watt rear hub motor powered by a 36-volt system. On flat ground, it rides just fine and has plenty of power. On hills, it also rides fine, as long as you don't mind pedaling a bit. But when climbing steep hills on throttle alone, that's where it starts to suffer. It just doesn't have the same power as many of the 750-watt or 1000-watt e-bikes we've reviewed. This is about all you can ask out of a 500-watt system. Next, let's check out that battery. It's a 36-volt and 12-amp-hour pack for 432 watt-hours of energy. Again, I'd say that's good, not great. Most e-bikes above $1,000 will come with at least a 500 watt-hour battery. But then again, we're about $150 shy of that $1,000 benchmark here, so a 432 watt-hour battery isn't all that bad. You might get as much as 30 miles out of it if you're using pedal assist, though expect closer to half of that on throttle-only riding. When it comes to ride quality, there's no suspension, but that's okay, I didn't really miss it as much as I'd expected thanks to those 4-inch fat tires. As long as you don't run the pressure too high, fat tires are actually really good at substituting for true suspension on fairly smooth trails and even slightly rutted out trails. Obviously, there's no real substitute for suspension on technical downhill trails or any serious trail riding, but for casual nature trails and fire roads, I found the fat tires to be perfectly fine for this type of riding, and they were actually nice and comfortable. In the end, this is really a bike of compromises. 500 watts of power is good, but not mind-blowing. The tires add comfort, but it's not the same as true suspension. The bike parts are fine, but they aren't top shelf, or even mid-shelf. The battery offers modest range, but it's not going to be enough for long-distance riding. The price is great, at just $850 shipped, but then again, you're not getting extra components like LED lights, fenders, or a rear rack. All parts that I love to see included for free. Sure, I could add them myself, especially with the money I saved on the cheap sticker price, but I always like when an e-bike company goes the extra mile to give me more features as standard instead of add-ons. But ultimately, I know going into an e-bike like this that I'm not looking at something high-end. This is a budget e-bike designed to give a true e-bike experience at an affordable price. $2,000 e-bikes are awesome, except for anyone that doesn't have $2,000 just floating around for one. So if your budget is $850 and you want a fat tire e-bike to have fun on, this would actually be a great option. And in that way, maybe it is a great e-bike. For the right person anyways. In a way, I've always felt that the best e-bike is the one that gets you out riding.
Thanks for watching everyone, we hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe to Electrek's YouTube channel so you can check out all of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.